how long have you been doing online dating? Is this like
I did it one time over a period of 6 months because I didn't realize you could just sign up for 1 month at a time. So I just took the package and it was 6 months. But when I first signed up for it, I did the free package. And I was like, and then I went to bed and I'm not paying for that. And I said, I'll cancel tomorrow. But then when I went back to cancel, it was like I had all these messages in my inbox. So I just got suckered in. Right, that's how they suck you in. So then I was sucked in for the 6 months. And I actually wrote about this experience. But like I said, I met 5 men and I had 5 meetups. And online, it can be safe. You have to take.
Can I interrupt you 1 second? 5 dates, 5 men. What type of chronological order? I mean, was it like Monday, Wednesday? I mean, how did I want to know?
Well, you have to make a connection with someone through email or however. And my whole thing is, I don't want to give you my phone number. We should be able to text or email, arrange a meetup, and then look at each other without talking on the phone. And I said, I bet that's a little different from everybody else, so that's the way I'm going to do it. So the first man, we went on 2 dates. He lived in Tucson, and he would come up and fly out of Phoenix. So I had him meet me at the soul food restaurant. We had a really good time. I mean, it was nice, it was pleasant. We had another dinner. It was nice and it was pleasant. But then it just stopped, which I was okay with.
What do you mean it stopped?
Well, he didn't contact me anymore,
Okay,
and I didn't contact him. So then I met man number 2. We were able to communicate and meet up. But then early on, I figured out he couldn't keep up. So
With
then,
you?
Right, he couldn't keep up. And the way I figured that out was, I was downtown and he was calling me saying, well, I can't find any place to park downtown. And I was like, ooh, he's grown. And he can't figure out how to park downtown. And then...
He's from Tucson.
No, that was man number 1, Tucson. Man number
I'm saying the traffic area is different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Downtown Tucson is different from downtown.
Yeah, anyway,
I'm trying to...
You just cut it. Man number 3, I got kind of stuck on, and I'm still stuck on him. And it's like 8 months later, but there's no romance, you know, it's like, it's just, there's no intimacy, but we date. But now I'm getting the pressure.
Is that okay with you?
What?
I mean, you said, you brought it up, so.
Well, yeah, because that's kind of how I want it, you know, because I'm just dating. Just because you date somebody doesn't mean you sleep with somebody.
No, but you made the emphasis to say there's no intimacy. You said that, so
I wanted to say that because it has developed.
And that's why I chimed in on
it. has developed into a friendship over the past 8 months.
Okay.
And we spent a lot of time together and we talk. Man number 4, that was sweet. We met one time. He was really nice. We walked around downtown Phoenix, held hands, and that was it. I was waiting on man number 5 at the end of my 6-month subscription, and I'm sitting there, and I get an email saying, he will not be meeting up with you. He has done this before. I am his wife, and blah, blah, blah.
You had to give us a move in on that.
Okay, so by the time that came along, I was at the end of my 6-month subscription. I let it expire. That was my online dating experience. I survived, and you know what? I don't have to go back, but I know that there are people out there that are serial daters. But I don't think it's anything wrong. I think it's totally acceptable in this day and age to go online to meet somebody. You know, you just have to be safe about it.
Okay.
With guy number 3, if there was, I guess my first question is, what exactly is it that you set out to achieve by online dating? So did you have qualities that you were looking for? And if the conversation is great and you're continuing to see him, and I'm putting my definition on your life, and the conversations are great, and it's profound and it's not shallow topics. To me, that's intimate. If you can get me going here, to me, that's intimate. But but you're stuck on him. If you're stuck on him, have you taken the initiative to approach the conversation of attraction, physicality, or whatever?
We discuss it, but there's a wall. And you know, we were having that discussion before I left. Why is there a wall and why I can't get past whatever wall is there? Because just because my wall, yeah, yes. Well, a wall is a wall, and it has to do with timing. And if both people can't come together at the right time and be at the same place at the same time, then it just won't happen. But I just got to know him on a human level first before I asked the hard questions.
Online dating is great.
Okay. All right.
It took me some convincing about 2 years, but then I met about 6 guys. Met Anthony online. It's wonderful Jennifer online. So my success rate is pretty good. It depends on what you're looking for again, but online is great because you can filter exactly what you want, and you can only see those men that meet your criteria or whatever. And then you can do a lot of screening via email, text, whatever. So I think it's great. I mean, you can block some folks if you need to. You can block men. I've done that, and somehow they got through anyway. But I think it's a wonderful tool. Another tool in this day and age to meet people. Creative tool.
Let me ask you before we go to Patrice. When you said that it's been great for you, was it great right out the gate, or did it take a while to become great?
No. Well, see, I was open initially, and so I dated men that I would not have normally dated.
Okay.
So I was trying to be open, and I dated non-African American men and tried all that. So that didn't work for me. Then I kind of, I think, elevated up the ladder. The quality got better.
As you were.
More selective. And then I came back to my African American men.
Okay.
So, and I got some good quality.
I also loved him when I first tried it, and I went through some doozies. And one of the things I found about online, though, is that a lot of times people aren't who they say they are, or the picture that they post. And you get there and you're like, you don't look like that. You know, so, and then sometimes even the personality that they portray online is different when you actually meet them. And so it can be very difficult, you know, dating online, because, you know, you expect people to be quite honest with you, but I say you have to be really careful. Always meet in the public place. Always tell your girlfriends where you go, who you go to meet, what you have on. So just, you know, and then you give them a code, like, you know, you have to call this number, it's good.
Take a picture of the license plate.
Right, you know, all the security measures when you're doing online, but I had good results.
So you would promote online.
I would.
You would promote.
Absolutely.
So Dana and I have been married, we don't want to tell you.
How long?
Like 29 years or so. So, but Kim is our buddy, and she's always over at our house, and so we're going through this with Kim, who she finds to date. So she's online dating, and she's been doing it for a number of years, but when it goes bad, she calls us up, and she's crying. We say, come on over. We don't care what time it is, just come over here. She cries and tells us about it. But we have stories about all her horrible experiences. But I'm going to tell you right now, Kim eventually found somebody. She found somebody online, and she learned how to screen. She learned what she wanted, and it eventually worked for her. Now, she had to, you know, kiss a few frogs. You know, one day she after, you know, I don't know, several dates, she woke up in the morning and found Darth Vader with his, you know, what do you call that? You know, his breathing mask for his sleep apnea. Blinking green lights. She rolled over, you know, screamed and jumped out of bed and came over to our house and told us the story. But, you know, so you gotta kiss a few frogs, but now she found the person. Now my daughter, who's 25? 26, okay. So she's online dating, and she would really like people, first of all, she'd say, could they please maybe take a shower and comb their hair sometime? You know, she's having a very difficult time. But she just has not found the right person. I think she's not going to the right sites, maybe. You know? When you're young, you don't have a lot of money, maybe go to the one
Free
that...
sites.
The free ones.
Yes.
Don't do the free ones. Just go ahead and
Yes.
pay.
Oh, do not do the free.
That was my first
It's a
word
free
of
fight.
advice.
that there is a problem in this country with regards to black female relationships, which is evidenced in the fact that black women are less likely to be married, more likely to be overrepresented as single head of family households. And so I think the numbers or critical evidence actually demonstrates that there is an issue. I think that a large part of the issue is that as a community, we're producing a poor quality black male than ever before. And I think that really has a lot to do with the heart of the problem. There's various reasons why that is the case, but I think again the empirical evidence will demonstrate that there absolutely is a problem, and it's much greater than just online dating, much greater than a lot of the other issues that we're discussing.
So what's the problem, Travis? What's the problem? I mean, we're having some. What's really the problem? He talked about all the things that end up as a result of it, right? He talked about a lot of things of, you know, women are single and, you know, they're head of household, but what's the problem? Because I think what's the deep-rooted issue?
And did you say you do online dating?
No. He's already with someone.
Well, before. Have you ever?
No.
Okay. Because I know that was the question that was posed, but okay.
Again, I think the issue is that we're producing a poor quality black male than ever before, which is not to say that this issue only affects black men. I think this country is producing a poor quality person than ever before, what the culture is. But I think at the heart of the matter is that I think as a community we've traded traditional values for more mainstream values, and which is evidence of the fact that we have nearly 1 million black men incarcerated, which is more than any other group. You know? So I think that it really, at the heart of the matter, really is values.